to have this conversation relative to who you are and what you do. All right. This is all part of Masterpiece, the Masterpiece segment in Inspire Humanity. And so today we are featuring Wildon Greene, owner of Greene's Era Media, Clothing and Accessories. We want to start off with understanding who you are. Tell us a bit about your upbringing in Grenada, where are you from, that sort of thing, growing up in Grenada, the experience.
Well, my name is Wildon Greene, and I'm 100% Grenadian. Was born.
Yeah. And you will done, okay. Great.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You know, like thy will be done. I like to tell people that in terms of referencing my name, like remember thy will, and let that be done.
Yes.
So yeah, I was born in Panassus, and now I live in River Road, St. George's. And well, growing up to me was fun, and together with the struggle, I must say it made me who I am today. So give thanks for all the strugglers out there,
What did you enjoy doing as a boy?
I enjoy experimenting as a boy, playing outside, learning about the environment, learning about nature,
Right.
I remember playing with the ants. I have a game.
Playing with the ants? A game? What kind of game was that? Go ahead.
So I have a thread. I would take a thread and have the ants follow the thread from the tree to the thread, make a couple laps up the thread, up and down the thread, and then I'll let it go back on the tree.
Right.
And growing up, the game advanced into a kind of sand drawing kind of experiment or experience. So while you're on the beach, you take your finger and you follow the ants around a specific location, You probably would draw a box first, and then you would trace every ants that come inside this box. And I guess by the time you're tired, or by the time you're done designing, you get a nice design just by following the ants,
I see. So, when did you realize your creative genius? I'm trying to understand that, because you're extremely creative. You're very skilled. You're very attentive to detail. We have to get into all of that conversation. But from what age did you realize your creative genius?
I would say around 3. Yeah. When I've been playing with the ants around that time,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I was at the, I basically start school late at 5 or around that age. Because at that time when I was playing with the ants, I was in Tortola, living with my grandparents. And unfortunately, I couldn't go to school there. So I had to come up with genius ways to educate yourself, learn, and grow and expand, and I guess feel normal like any other child, in the community. So I guess I was blessed at that time to got homeschooled. That was like my introduction to learning, homeschooling, by a brother and a sister that was neighbors in Tortola, and they had about 15, 16 years, and that's basically my introduction. So just being in that environment and forced to learn, come up with new ways, and having a grandfather too, because my grandfather played a big part. Let's say around Christmas time, he would buy, because me and my cousin, which is a female that is there, she elder than me, so she would get stuff like, like to become a doctor, like, things to test the patients and stuff like that, medical instruments. That would be her toys, and my toys would be like a tractor. You go play outside, you go play with the dust, and go back to the ants, right? And I guess all of that, I would say, made me who I am today, because especially I like to talk about my grandfather too, because I see that direction that he had, that structure, that of a family, building a family, is lacking in this time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what did he teach you, your grandfather? What did he teach you about life and living?
Well, I would say simplicity and just being different, because obviously you'll see your cousin's toy and you'll be like, oh shit, I would love to play with some medical instruments too,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But then you're left to play with a cool truck. She wouldn't play with a truck. You have to go look for your friends now to play with the truck.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to Green Zera for making this GCP handband. For those who don't know, it's Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martini. And we repping the Greens 473 Greens era. Don't know.
thank you.
Don't know.